can it really help? We're diving into a podcast episode all about this called AI for Small Business Success. We're going to find out if AI is really for everyone.
It really is fascinating how it's all changing. I mean, it used to be this big, expensive thing that only large companies could even think about using. But now, there's so many affordable tools designed for small businesses.
Oh, okay, so we're not talking about like giant robots taking over. We're talking about practical stuff, like things that can actually help a small business owner.
Exactly. Think about using data to really understand your customers, making smarter decisions, and even predicting future trends.
So you could actually like predict the future of your market.
Well, yeah, we came across this one example. It was this sports management firm, and they were using AI to analyze athlete performance, of course,
Yeah.
but also for marketing.
Oh, wow. So it's not just about crunching numbers. It can actually make your marketing better.
Yeah. They actually ended up improving athlete outcomes and got way more brand engagement, all thanks to AI.
That's really interesting. So what other real-world examples stood out to you?
Oh, there was this electric vehicle charging company. They used AI to forecast market trends and figured out where demand was going to be.
And so they knew where to put more chargers.
Exactly. They made smarter decisions about where to expand their network. They saw a 20% increase in charger installations because of that in key areas.
Wow, a 20% increase. It makes you think what you could predict about your own business.
Yeah.
What about for sales? Any good examples of AI helping with that?
Absolutely. This one regional sales team, they saw their revenue jump by 50% after using AI-powered sales strategies.
50. Okay, I'm listening. But what does that even mean? How do those strategies actually work?
Well, AI can analyze all your customer data and figure out who's most likely to buy and even tell you the best time to contact them.
So like it's a personal sales coach telling you who to call and when. Okay, but what about the tools themselves? Where can you actually find these AI helpers?
One of the best places to start is with AI-powered CRM and business intelligence platforms.
Oh, okay, but break that down for me. What does all that mean?
So CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Think of it as like a digital filing cabinet for all your customer info. But it has AI built in, so you can analyze all that information.
So instead of having a million sticky notes, you have one place that's all organized, and it's AI powered.
Yeah. And the AI can actually help you identify patterns and stuff, predict which customers are going to buy again, even suggest ways to improve customer service. Then you have business intelligence platforms, too.
Those do.
They help you visualize all that data, track important metrics, make better decisions. It's like having a dashboard for your business.
So you can see what's working, what's not working, and then you make changes based on real data instead of just guessing.
Right.
Do you have any specific platforms you would recommend?
There are a couple that are great for small businesses. Apollo, HubSpot. Those are both good options, and they offer free trials and low-cost plans. You can try them out without spending a ton of money.
I like free trials, but with so many options, how do you know which one is right for you?
That's a really good point. Before jumping into any specific tool, you really need to think about what you need. You know, what are your biggest challenges? Where are you struggling? Once you have that figured out, you can start looking for tools that will actually help.
So it's not about trying to do everything at once. It's about picking one or two things where AI can really make a difference. Like what are some of the most common areas where AI can help?
There are a few. Customer service is a big one.
How so?
Imagine having like a chatbot on your website. It can answer basic questions 24/7.
So customers get help right away, and your team doesn't have to answer the same question 100 times?
Exactly. Frees up your team to deal with the more complicated issues.
That sounds good. What else?
Sales forecasting. That's another area where AI can really make a difference. We talked about how it can analyze your past sales data to predict future demand.
So instead of just like hoping for the best, you can make smarter decisions. Less stressful, too.
Way less stressful, yeah.
What other areas are we seeing AI make a difference?
Inventory management. AI can optimize your stock levels.
So you don't have too much stuff sitting around or run out of something you need.
Exactly. It can even predict when you're going to run out of a product so you can order more.
That's amazing. It's like an AI manager taking care of all that for you.
And the best part is with all these free trials and low-cost plans, there's really not a lot of risk in trying these tools out.
Yeah, it seems like it's worth trying to see what happens. But I do want to be realistic. What about the downsides? Anything we should be careful about?
You always have to be careful, right? One mistake I see a lot is people trying to do too much at once. They want to use AI for everything, which can be a waste of time and money.
So start small. Pick one or two things.
Yeah. Another thing is people forgetting about the human element. AI can be a great tool, But it's not magic. You still need human expertise.
So it's not about replacing people with robots.
It's about using AI to help people, freeing up your team from boring tasks, letting them focus on what they're good at, the creative stuff.
I like that. It's a partnership. So what's the main thing you want our listener to take away from all of this?
AI isn't just for the big companies anymore. Anyone can use it. There are tools out there for everyone. It's all about finding the right ones for your business.
So instead of being scared of AI, we should be excited about it.
Exactly.
Before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to add? Any advice for someone who wants to start using AI?
Just be curious. Don't be afraid to try things out. There are so many resources out there. The most important thing is to understand what you need. What are you trying to do? What are your biggest problems? Then you can figure out how AI can help.
So good advice. Start with what you need and go from there.
Exactly. And don't forget, there are people out there who can help you.
It's not like you're on your own. So we've talked about the good stuff about AI, the possible problems. What would you say is the most important first step for someone who is interested in AI but not sure where to start?
Think about your business. Really think about it. What are your goals? What are your challenges? Once you have a good understanding of that, you can start looking at different AI solutions.
It makes sense. You need to know what you're trying to fix before you can find the right tool.
Right. And then don't try to do too much. Pick one or two things to focus on first.
A pilot project, see how it goes.
And remember, there's help out there. Lots of resources, online courses, consultants, people who can help you get started.
So you don't have to be a tech expert to use AI.
Not at all.
Oh, I feel really inspired now, ready to go find some AI solutions for myself.
That's great. And keep in mind, AI is always changing. New stuff is always coming out. So be curious, stay informed, keep learning.
Great advice. Thank you so much for all this great information. And for our listener, remember, AI isn't just for big companies anymore. Anyone can use it. It's all about finding the right tools and having the right strategy.
The possibilities are pretty amazing.
Okay. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep exploring. It really is exciting to think about all this. AI can help us work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe one day we will have those AI robots we were talking about.
Yeah, right. But for now, we've got so much valuable info here for our listeners today. Before we wrap up this deep dive, what's the most important first steps someone can take if they're interested in AI?
I think the most important thing is to just stop and look at your business where it's at right now. Don't just jump into AI because everyone's talking about it. What are your goals? What are your biggest problems? What's not working? Once you know that, you can start to look for AI solutions that can actually help.
Makes sense. Figure out what you need first.
Exactly. And then don't go crazy trying to do everything at once. Pick one or two things where you think AI can really make a difference.
Start small and go from there.
Yeah, and remember, you don't have to figure it all out yourself. There's a lot of help out there. Online courses and communities and even consultants who can help you implement AI.
So you don't have to be a tech expert.
Nope.
Well, I am definitely feeling inspired, ready to go find some AI solutions for myself.
Awesome. And always remember, AI is constantly changing. There are always new tools and techniques coming out. So stay curious, stay informed, and just keep exploring.
Such great advice. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing all this incredible info with us.
My pleasure.
And to our listener, remember, AI isn't just for big companies. It's for everyone. If you're a small business owner, you can absolutely use AI to grow your business.
Absolutely. The possibilities are endless.
That's right. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep exploring.